want to tell you how proud I am about the fact that one night a month we pay a poet here in Fort Collins to write and do poetry. Right on, people. You are the ones that do it. It is very hard to make a living as a poet. Now me, I have tried to approach the Chamber of Commerce here in town with Booger poetry. You know, I thought, wait a minute, man, there's got to be a way to make a living doing poetry, right? So I wrote a beautiful poem called On the Banks of the Poudre. And I read it to the Chamber of Commerce. They said, Booger man, Mr. Booger, nowadays advertising has got to be sexy, you know? You can't just go out there and read a nice poem about how beautiful the Poudre River is. I'm sorry, we cannot accept this from you. Thank you anyway. So, I'm obviously not going to make a living from the Chamber of Commerce. I have, however, done a rewrite, which I'd like to share with you tonight so that I can get your opinion on this, all right? And so I've tried to, I don't know, spice this up a little bit, okay? I'm trying real hard to make a living as a poet. Anyway, give me a break on this. It's just practice, all right? It's called, What Your Woman Wants. I know what your woman wants. Know where she wants it, too. And in this little ditty here, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Forget the margaritas. Let go the late night bars. Put a twist in her perspective. Maybe show her where you are. 86 the television. Drag her away from the computer. If you really want to see her eyebrows rise, you gotta take her up the Poudre! Up the Poudre! Up the Poudre! Where the backwood folks all go. Push her up against a pine tree. Maybe go down in the flow. She may be used to city noise. Sleeps right through the howling train. You can throw her on a tire tube and let her float down in the rain. Take her back there in the trees, see? She's itchy, better do it soon. Lay her down there in the moss or maybe show her the full moon. She been acting all sophisticated, treats you like you're being ruder, but she'll come down to your level, see? Once you take her up the Poudre! Up the Poudre, up the Poudre, where the backwood folks all go. Push her up against a pine tree, maybe go down in the flow. Stick your nose in Ponderosa. You know the wildest folks dive deep. Where the wild things really live, you see. She could lose a little sleep. The whole world is on its way here for the white water's wild, rough ride. And the screeching of the night owl makes her tremble deep inside. First time she might not get it, maybe feel like an intruder, but she'll catch on soon and beg you, baby, take me up the Poudre! Up the Poudre, up the Poudre, where the wild folks love to go. Push her up against a pine tree, maybe go down in the flow. All the wild things are hiding in the trees up there. Never know what they might do. If she wants to see some wildlife, wait till she gets a gander at you. Just leave town about 4:20. Find a nice spot in the dark. Maybe find the kind of privacy that you won't find in a park. Maybe she ain't a rural gal. Maybe you got some kind of rocker. Wet her whistle with a cold one and let her try the Mishawaka! Up the Poudre, where the wild folks always go. Push her up against the pine tree, maybe go down in the flow.